So yeah, now next chapter, the party, which takes place somewhere after the experiment, but before the embassy, which is the chapter we just did.
So what? Do these levels, quote unquote, appear after you complete each chapter?
Uh, well, you can go back to previous chapters if that's what you mean.
Well, this doesn't make sense. I mean, even menu-wise, how am I supposed to navigate this?
Uh, well, uh, uh,
You just have to memorize how they came, don't you?
kinda. Okay,
I
Anyway,
okay. So here's the story. Basically, Willem Dafoe right here is taking Jodie to this teenage party just for the sake of her being able to actually interact with people because she's been living in the scientific phase all her life, basically.
it's gonna go up in smoke. I can just feel it.
Stress is awful.
Jova, if you're gonna try to guess all the cliches in this game, we're gonna be here all night because this game's full of cliches.
Why not? I love being able to hit a bullseye each time, but okay, I digress. Let's just see how this
Well,
plays out.
by all means, if it pleases you. But yeah, it's gonna go to hell. Of
I've
course.
called 5 things so far.
Oh, okay. Here's how it is. Oh, and the present. Keep in mind that she has keep in mind the ship of the present. Try to guess what the present is, just for the sake of.
Book.
Jova, are you sure you haven't played this game before?
I'm sure! Hey, this is just also from experience, too, but yeah, you asked me to guess. I guessed a book. I literally have not played this game before.
Okay, fine.
I just can't believe we're already on chapter 3 and we have done
Okay,
how much gaming?
Okay, granted, I'm not a woman, so I'm not really an expert on female clothing, but what the hell kind of dress is that?
An awful dress, and I don't even wear dresses.
Ugh.
Hey, Jody, come in. Hey, Kirsten, you coming? I gotta
Okay,
go.
maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm being biased against this game, but at this point the graphics are starting to lose their luster to me. As in, you know how it looked pretty cool at the beginning of the first part? Yeah, these just look like your everyday PS3 slash Xbox 360 graphics. Granted, not bad. I'm just saying they're not looking nearly as good as they were before.
Well, it's because you remember how this game started with just her face. It's
Yes.
because the reason her face looked so phenomenally good is because the game all the game had to do was load that face onto the screen. When you're loading various character models, it becomes harder to keep up that level of quality. So to be fair, that's not really the developer's fault. It's just something they have to deal with. So yeah, teenage party. So here's what we're gonna do. Then just told Jody, okay, Jody, you pick a song. So let's pick a song. Alright, guys, let's see. So let's try all the songs, see how they sound. Pop. Rock. Let's try rock. Okay. Country. You know what? Disco. Yeah, let's go with disco.
Let me guess,
What?
you have to do that, don't you?
Wait.
We'll put on something from this century. Something really
Yep.
popping.
No matter what song you pick, this chick always comes and you know what? No, I'm just gonna put something myself. So yeah, once again, that choice was just a waste of your time.
Under my bed for a week.
Happy birthday!
This game just insists on holding your hand.
Kirsten, you're a
It's-
genius.
Oh god.
Okay, how exactly did this game originally get a 70% on Metacritic anyway? I mean, what was it that people were actually praising about it? Because I've not seen anything really praiseworthy that hasn't been in any other
I
game.
think a better question would be how much money were they paid?
Well, this game, Quantic Dream is financed by Sony, so a lot of money.
Aha.
Goody, IGN.
So it was bribery.
Probably, I'd argue that. Okay, so let's sit on the chair because that's always what I did at parties during my teen years. Just sit on a chair and look like a loser. So yeah, I can totally relate here.
Yeah, so can I.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Seriously, these
Matt.
graphics are
Jody,
really
right?
starting to lose it on me. I mean, it's just bugging me. It's like,
seen you at school
we went from
before.
like
You go to
ultra
classes on
fine
base?
and defined to just...
Mm,
Ugh.
reserved. Let's
I'm
pick
in a
reserved.
different program with my own teacher.
I'm sorry if
Let
I'm
me
really...
guess, the same.
Sorry if I'm harping on the graphics. It bothers me.
So
This guy
you,
goes on
Kristen's
and
mother?
on about polygons, about how they apparently give detail, but here, I'm not really seeing that detail.
She thought it would be a
What,
good
were they
idea
only
for me
supposed to be like
come and spend
reserved
time
for
with people
certain
my age,
parts?
so, here I am.
Well, yeah. You also have to remember that the PS3 has got some difficult hardware to deal with, so that probably had some... Then again, Kuni looks absolutely gorgeous, so...
Yeah, Kun. Okay,
On the base.
I take that except no, we have Nino
I've
Kuni
always
on the
looked at it, I was
PS3,
born
Kingdom
there.
Hearts on the
Do you have any
PS3,
hobbies? Anything you do for like fun?
hell, Arkham City on the
Until
PS3.
I get some
I'm gonna interrupt you just for a second getting back to the story. Okay,
Right.
why is this
You,
punk
what are you into?
hitting on the little dweeb?
It's gonna sound
Like,
really
is this the kind of thing teenagers do now?
boring. To read.
I don't know. I just don't see this. I don't find this to be particularly realistic.
Is
No,
she gonna...
I
I
mean,
mean, I can't.
I have an
I can't
answer for
leave the
this.
base, so
Mary
it
Sue.
Sort of limits things.
She's a Mary Sue.
Can I?
Simple.
Can I
All
ask you
boys want
something?
her.
Actually,
you-
what's
but
happening here does not fit with every other stereotypical thing that's going on.
actually, the interesting
I'd rather
thing
not talk about it.
is that
I'm so stupid.
remember how I
haven't
said that Ryan
you
was our leading man?
Yes.
That's okay.
That's basically what Ryan is. It's the Cage's little Mary Sue character.
Oh, great. Just great.
You up for
And it's gonna become really obvious later on.
Sure.
Yeah, let's dance.
I guess if you refuse, he just grabs you then, right?
I take it.
No, actually, if you refuse, you just don't dance, actually.
Really? Huh, something that actually changes.
Wow.
It doesn't change any way the story, however. All it does is allow you...
Why no that? But at least it gives you some sense of interaction.
The only
Finally.
it changes basically that you just skip the dancing part. That's all it is.
You know, I feel sad that I'm regarding
but-
that as a blessing in this game.
I failed the dance step here because the gyroscope controls on the PS3 controller are ass.
Wait,
so
wait. This is gyroscope done?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Let's be distant.
I
How do you guys-
have to mention, pretty much anything that is not Nintendo these days with motion control often sucks.
Oh, by the way,
Connect.
I didn't mention one thing.
Lost World would like to have a word with you.
By the way,
Okay, yeah, but hey, at least they updated those and, they had a patch that actually allowed you to use analog control.
hey guys,
Okay.
one thing. You know these choices that I'm constantly being handed. Move hands and hug. These choices that I've just been doing.
Yes.
Well, if you might be thinking, okay, you have to make the choice, right? No, actually, if I wait and don't press anything, the game just chooses for me.
Dance, Matt, but I think.
So literally, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just going through the motions while the story plays.
Guys.
So yeah, cool, we had a dance with a guy and
Super mega powers.
that happened.
No.
Great
What?
idea.
I-
I'd pay to see that.
Wait,
And now
how
that-
does she know about her powers?
How do they know?
Come on,
They
Joe.
know because I didn't actually explain this well. Okay, basically all these kids work at the laboratory. Her
What?
the mother, basically her mother, the mother of the birthday girl. She's a scientist that works with Jody, and she was the one that invited Jody to come along. So the kids know that she has powers.
And don't
Well,
leave.
gee, it was just nice of the story to not tell us about that.
No. Actually, to be fair, the story does tell you that. It's just that we were kind of too busy commentating to really notice. To be fair, the game did tell us like 2 minutes ago. Again, I'm trying.
Then why did I miss... I'm sorry, it's just, it did not explain it well enough for me. It's like, seriously, I mean, okay, maybe the woman's supposed to... Wait, was that supposed to be the same woman we saw?
No. Well, basically, what we're doing right now is we're showing off our powers.
Wait, if they're in the same facility, then shouldn't they already have seen her powers at some point?
Get your logic out of here.
Oh, goody.
Didn't mean to frighten anyone.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Okay, we just shut off our powers.
You guys insisted and...
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's time to
And apparently they're not at all bothered by it. Okay, fine. Let's move on. Let's open the presents! Presents! Presents!
Actually,
Okay,
wait.
Okay,
Shiroi,
football
you're...
game going on.
Okay, Shiroi, you're the woman here, so tell us, is this accurate to how teenage girls, when it comes to, getting gifts? By all means, tell us.
No.
A thong?
Stop stealing your mom.
No.
Is this
This is not accurate.
is this a good birthday present? Because if I got bought as a present, I would be like,
Come
cool.
on, it's the parent's job to buy you apparel. Your
Yes,
friend should be getting you
this is
something
a
actually
parent's
fun.
present.
Is that?
An old book.
It smells funky. It's a really rare collection.
Oh my god, poems by Edgar Allan Poe. He's actually one of the best writers of all time. Alright?
No,
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
goody, a girl's smoking in the background.
Just like your dress.
So... I don't know what the hell she's talking about. The book is a much better present than the thong. At least I think it is.
And she thinks she's so clever.
Like, what?
I tend to get money rather than actual presents because I'm into Japanese culture. My mum just doesn't have the patience to actually try and look for stuff like that.
Sure, I'm gonna have to interrupt you. What the hell is happening?
She's a slut too.
I don't know what's going on.
And now apparently everyone's just turned complete
Yeah.
jerk-ass on her.
Stuff in a witch.
What?
We should like...
Was that a
Okay,
random
seriously.
British accent?
All she did was just... She showed off her powers like you asked. And she gave a present. And now you're doing this to her?
Because teenagers act like this, apparently. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the kid just had a shitty childhood.
What?
What
You are
did
not
say?
Harry Potter. Get out of that cupboard.
You do not belong in the cupboard.
You are not a wizard.
Mashing the triangle button, mashing the triangle button.
Oh, goody.
Hello, phone.
Oh, yeah, that's mine. Carry on, I'll mute.
So yeah,
So this was totally random and unexpected.
indeed, it was totally random and not at all realistic. You know. But yeah,
Wasn't the girl's mother in the house at the time?
No, she went away.
Oh.
God, do you whine so much? Fine, I'll open the door for you. Okay, what should I do? Should I get revenge? Or should
Yes.
I get away? Alright.
Revenge is good.
Alright, revenge.
Go, Aiden.
Alright, this is actually one of the few parts in the game that I actually do enjoy. Why? Because I get to kick the crap out of these kids.
Fantastic.
Well done. Very funny, Steven.
Hey, it wasn't me. I didn't do it this time.
Maybe it was Jody.
Well, that was a riveting phone call I just
I'm
had.
getting out of here.
Okay,
It was
Jovah,
more
guess what? Okay, Jovah, guess what I'm doing? I'm using Aiden to get revenge on
Door,
these
it
guys.
won't open. It's impossible. Try harder. I'm telling you, it's locked.
And even though they have an inkling of what her powers actually do, they're probably never going to guess it's her.
Well, somebody suggested it, but I don't think any of them believe it.
Because they're morons.
Indeed.
And no, I will not accept the puberty excuse.
Oh no! Yes, yes. So yeah, deep, meaningful emotions right here. You know, for someone who doesn't like violence in video games, this is a pretty violent scene. Just saying. I mean, just because it doesn't have, doesn't mean it's not violent.
Such riveting dialogue, too.
Mommy, help me!
And fantastic voice acting.
Oh, God. Shaky camera!
No, that's me. That's me.
I know, but seriously, no, I mean, it's not just you, it's the way the thing's moving around, or is this literally just the gyroscope?
No, actually no. The gyroscope is only used in very specific parts.
And it's the camera, okay? The camera's moving very shakily, and for no excuse.
I like the music, but isn't it a bit too much? I mean...
Yeah. I mean, you're not even doing too much at this point.
It's not like you're killing them or anything. It's like, it's too much.
Well, actually, sometimes I can knock down a candle and burn down the house.
Oh, really?
Really? You can burn down the house?
Yes, but it's random. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Like, and for this particular recording, I, again, didn't give it a chance, so I'm sorry, we can't see that.
Wait, it's random?
Oh.
Why is it random?
Let's go.
I have no idea. It just is.
That's stupid! If it's gonna give you interaction, give us the chance to do over-the-top stuff like that.
Oh, that...
Oh.
That probably hurt.
I said that's enough.
Yeah. Well, you're not leaving because everything's locked.
And that's actually a good point. How come everything is locked? Jody didn't lock anything. We never saw Aiden locking anything. Everything is just locked for some reason.
Because magic powers.
Oh, of course.
I wonder, maybe Jody and Aiden are the reason that Brazil was playing so crappily this World Cup.
That's interesting.
Wow.
I mean, hey, that would probably explain why they had one of the worst defeats in a few years.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm sorry, I was going off topic. Silly me.
At this point, we might as well be allowed to burn this place down.
Yeah.
That's why I keep coming back to the candles to check if the game will let me.
So is it like
Oh.
a glitch or so it's basically bad game development at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty
great.
much, at this point, I'm just pretty much looking for hotspots. Oh wait, the knives. Yes.
Whoa, you're...
What?
So what, is that kid's power invulnerability or something? Because he seems quite fine for someone who was just stabbed in the shoulder.
He's got Tails levels of invulnerability. Sorry.
Right.
That would explain. Oh goody,
now-
it's finally over. And
I
she
guess-
just leaves?
Yes, I guess Jody got tired of revenge, so she's just
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of...
bored.
Doing outside. Where's Kirsten?
Uh,
Oh my
Kristen
god,
had-
Kirsten Stewart is in this game?
no, that's the name of the birthday girl.
I know, it's just joking. Oh,
Oh, hi, Willem.
You came out of nowhere.
dull surprise.
Let's go home.
Well, that was stupid.
Well gee, maybe this birthday party wasn't a good idea after all.
Maybe.
No.
Okay, now, first
Oh.
interview, before the experiment.
You know, it's really gonna suck if you, like, try to change your options, because the whole thing's out of order. Not only is it out of order timeline-wise, it's out of order how it takes place in the games, too.
Even webcomics are better at explaining their timelines.
Amen to that. So...
Like Homestuck. That does a fantastic job.
Okay, so what are we doing right now?
Playing as
Uh,
Kid Jody and Aiden, I guess?
Basically, we're back to the point where the parents took Jody to a paranormal investigator, just for the sake of understanding just what the hell is wrong with Jody.
What? Oh, come on! We're going back and forth so much.
Yeah, and this might as well be a good time for me to explain the main problem of this game. It's impossible to get invested in the story because the story keeps jumping from place to place.
Yeah, like, seriously, I wanted to see what was going... I mean, seriously, I wanted to see what happened inside that house, like, where they were going with that scene, but nope, we go right back to the child in hospital scene.
My name is Nathan. Nathan Dawkins.
Hi, Nathan.
I thought it would be a good idea for us to have a little chat, get to know each other a little better.
Oh my god, the voice she's
That
speaking...
is-
I can't help but
it's
just
okay with you,
imagine the
of course.
Green Goblin trying to be a therapist for this girl.
Why, yes, Jovah, you are probably
Jovah,
very
my
interested
job
in knowing how I
is
cast
to
Willem Dafoe for
study.
this role.
Oh,
Oh god, who let you back in?
Because I saw the Spider-Man Raimi movies, and I thought Willem Dafoe was absolutely breathtaking in that movie. So I thought he would do it great. Sort of get proud for Jodie in this
But
movie.
you're using him all wrong. In the Spider-Man films, the reason he was awesome, if anyway, was because he was batshit insane in those. Yet here you're just playing him up as a straight-up therapist when really...
Your mother tells me you have an
I'm sorry.
invisible friend.
I can't see him as a straight-up therapist. Not the way you're directing him anyway.
But you see, this is a play of two levels. The character is right now incredibly calm, but he will soon reveal his true self, or he is an incredibly deep character.
Oh. So what? He's an insane psychopath inside?
I cannot say, for the sake of
Fine.
not ruining the emotion.
Alright, fine. Guess we'll see where we go with that.
I would also like to destroy all these rumors about my story making no sense. You see, the reason the structure is non-linear and chaotic is supposed to be a commentary on how chaotic and unpredictable life is, and how we are, in many ways, we're not really in control of our lives. Our lives control us.
Well, your commentary obviously failed, considering the fact that we're spending an entire commentary complaining about how asinine it is.
You know what? If you're not gonna, you just don't understand
Okay,
me.
okay. I'll try to understand. So,
You
enlighten
just
me.
play shooting games. You just want to. You're just a Call of Duty fanboy.
No. Check my Steam library. But, okay, if I'm supposedly only into shooting games, why do I like Sonic the Hedgehog, Crash Bandicoot, Transformers, Spyro...
But those are just kids' games. You know, those games are not meaningful.
Injustice, Gods
for
Among Us.
everyone.
Anyway,
But
so...
that game is violent. I can make games without violence.
Hang on, what? Hang on, wait a minute. So, in the last scene, we weren't just nearly killing a bunch of teenagers.
Oh, but you don't.
That's not violence?
But you don't understand. There was no blood.
What about burning down the house, which is possible?
Oh, but that is just wonderful because it works in context. You see, it's all basically a physical manifestation of Jodie's anguish. The violence is a true metaphor for emotion. It is all a big, complex, meaningful story that you need to be smart to understand.
That makes him really angry. It's not my fault.
Once again, you leave me speechless, and for all the wrong reasons.
Alright, give me that. Okay, I'm back. What were we? Oh, right, the first interview. Okay, so basically...
So she cuts her arms.
No, that was the monsters, she said. And what are the monsters, you asked? Well, we're gonna learn that later on in part 3. Well, not in part 3, actually. No, later on in part 4.
Oh, goody.